Like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Carolina Panthers and the Pittsburgh Steelers. 3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What lurks in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll run on first down. It's Holmes.
Just bounce right off the tackle there, big dog. Okay.
Give him 10 there.
That's how this
Good enough
game's
for a
gonna
Panther
go.
first down. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because as
What did you just stand there for, dog? What was that?
Ball game, they leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game. I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. To throw is Stewart. Going to throw again. And
Better be lucky that wasn't on target. That's a pick.
Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Every baby. Let's go, baby.
And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening
What's your brother
drive
Marcus
here in the first
doing?
quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first
Does he have his
drive,
one?
first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts.
Please stop.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. A little bit of space there for the first down run as that's going to get them about 5 yards. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now it's Tomlinson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Now a give right side. Holmes And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards and a Panther first down. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. And the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey.
Okay.
11 yards and a Panther first down.
Now that was
Let's keep giving him shit, man.
That curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Devin Bush. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Back to throw. Stewart.
Psych.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. And this pass defense, they were sensational in the win last week, and they're looking good here so far in this first quarter.
You know, we often talk about how offenses get locked in, and that runs over multiple games where they're really, in that zone. Defenses can be the exact same way, and I think we're seeing an example of it here.
Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete.
That should have been a pick.
Excellent work.
How's it not a pick, bro?
Brings up 4th down.
But one thing's for sure, when you get a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. This is taken at the 15.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Is that okay?
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And a 3 and out on that first drive. We'll see if they can do better here.
They should have a better opportunity because the nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive?
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity. Nothing big happened. But then again, you didn't commit any mistakes either. Off you go.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Anderson airing it out deep for Smith. And that's caught inside.
Good way to play it, bro. Good way to play it. That should have been way deeper anyway. That should have been a touchdown.
A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 57 yards. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Anderson. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. To throw is Anderson. To throw on 2nd down. It's caught. Smith. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 60 or. Bravo.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
We'll just throw a dot. Let's go.
Steelers touchdown. Gerald Everett, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Well, we had the scoreless first quarter of play. We sure didn't have to wait long into the second quarter to get some action on the scoreboard.
So was the first quarter a feeling out process? I mean, that was an interesting quarter, wasn't it? Because we had some action, we had some good play. Just didn't have any points. So now, it's game on.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Daddy, I'm actually hungry. I want to eat my corn dog, Daddy.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to
You
make
like
sure
that
your
little
playmakers
fucking
touch
inside
the
zone,
ball
don't you, bud?
without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now a give right side. It's Holmes. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line.
Casey, baby?
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up.
I think I know that kid.
This big defensive lineman will take the beat and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's Stewart looking to throw on 2nd down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
The competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Stewart. And he'll hit Jeffrey complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Here's Britton Colquitt now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
I was talking about being musty.
Now a high kick, almost a pooch punt. And a fair catch called for and made at the 12-yard line. A special teams mistake there, no doubt. Just 26 yards officially on the punt. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads. They don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Excuse me.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. This is Tomlinson.
Where are you going, dude?
This time he's not going anywhere.
I don't understand this game sometimes. They just don't be blocking at all.
Gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Down. 18, Gator.
Now Anderson on 3rd down. Aguilar has it. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield.
You can take away the quarters, but you ain't taking away the seams.
33 yards. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Hey, Haywood.
On 1st and 10, Anderson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now Anderson looking here for Schmidt downfield. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to
Let's go!
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They give them 27 yards on the third down conversion.
Hey, lock it. Hey, box truck.
Back to the running game. It's Tomlinson. And he gets it down to the 32. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
To throw on second down. Anderson. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
In this situation, it's really tough to figure out how to defend because they have plenty of room to still take deep shots at the end zone as they just did there. Yet at the same time, you've got to be ready for the short throw. In this case, when you see the cue that they're going for the end zone, retreat and make sure you have a way to play forward, back towards the receiver, and have a chance to bat the ball away as they did there.
Looking to throw. Anderson. And that is incomplete.
Can't even run a route right,
had a
dude.
defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey,
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
It's blocked. It's picked up. A big seam, and he might go.
This dude has no skill and just gets fucking lucky.
10.
Bro, get the fuck, dude. I'm in the middle of the game.
Touchdown, Panthers.
Don't fuck with me.
As his guys are in for 6, as they are now on the board here in the first half. The try here for the extra point. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play.
Turn that down now.
I had to.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken short.
You sky kick it again like that, you little fucking punk bitch. I'll do it all game long. Fucking little cunt.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. You're under 30 seconds to go. Field position not great. Time to call it a half, wouldn't you say?
Well, you know we all have that little extra gene that says let's push the envelope a little bit, right? What needs to be going through the play caller's mind right now, a potential fumbled snap that can get returned, a strip sack that can get returned, right? Any of those types of plays, that should be a deterrent to calling something that could get you in big trouble.
Hey, Delta, yo, Cheetah, ready?
Now this time he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. That'll be caught. It's Steven Sims. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Anderson. He's got Smith here. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
30 base. Watch out. Go. Snap.
And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Maggie's here. Yeah.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. He had his lone attempt blocked earlier. And
oh my God!
It's no good. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I feel very confident.
It's only fucking points on a blocked field goal.
Let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
It's my fucking phone, dude.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. No. Guarantee
get that out of your mouth.
Like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game will just start all over.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. This snow front that has socked much of the East Coast.
No, babies. Back away from the game, please.
In the second half. Gets fielded in the end zone. And no run back here.
They just shut off right now.
Touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Nobody was watching, so I shut it off.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted.
Bro!
It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And they will finally get all the way to the 36-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Not much happening there on first
down. Did you need something?
Thought there might have been a hole for a split.
Did you need something?
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. It's brought in by Jeffrey. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
I'm not gonna be right there and you fucking still cheat me, dude. Fucking game is garbage.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Stewart from the gun, he'll throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on this
Do what for
throughout
me?
this game, really from both teams. And there's
My dad could go.
nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
I told him whatever he needed.
So on 4th down, Ron Rivera.
This is gonna win the game. It doesn't matter. Doesn't want me to win.
It's a 46-yard attempt. And his kick
We don't need that much stuff, dude. I told you that.
And they take the lead here now at 10-7. They got the interception, but very little movement
you're gonna tell him.
that
I already told him
that
I asked him if he
it does feel
could go.
like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where
Not
it's due,
losing
and
this
that's
game
to
to
the
this
defense,
fucking bum
ran
because
out
they
to
want
the
to keep
field.
giving him
That's
shit.
what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and
No, I don't
they
have
did,
it.
holding them to a field goal.
You'll have to get a pack underneath the bed. The pack's underneath the bed.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Are they non-open?
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Tomlinson
I don't care.
able to to swarm him behind the line.
I don't know, man. I've been trying to middle blade games. Why would they be open? They're brand new, Vicky.
The numbers he's used to producing, but with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
I don't want to leave my left.
Anderson now on 3rd and 2. And that will be incomplete.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Here's Matt Hawk now as he'll punt it away for the second time. And look at this. It's a fake.
Woo! 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 Let's go!
Punt works to absolute perfection. And the Steelers are going to retake the lead.
Well, we know water. We need water.
That certainly went against the traditional ways of playing football, but who cares? Look at the result. Big touchdown.
They went for it on their own side.
That's fine. Just you have to get a cheap one for right now.
There's conservative, there's aggressive,
yeah.
And there's really aggressive.
All right,
which is what we
get
just
a
saw
cheap
there.
fan.
Tip of the cap.
And just for right now, with my card, 6941.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded about a yard deep.
Yeah, paper
And
towels.
the decision to bring
And
it out in a
one
good one as
thing
he's
of
up
10
a
pound
yard or
sugar.
two shy of the 30.
And that's. What do you mean? Do we need potatoes?
Well, I mean, right now, we can get them up here to. Water, fan.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time able to get 3.
Paper
They
towels.
wanted 6, but they got at least something.
So
They
whatever
mustered
else I
something out
said.
of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it.
Best thing
Not
is-
ideal.
Where you going?
Anything to put some points on the board. But
Lock the
this
door,
time on offense,
please.
They don't even want to see the field goal.
There's
kicker
plenty of
come
room
out
in
of
here
the
so
field.
we can
They
just
want
get
that
around.
ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Stewart operating from the gun. And this one complete to Smith. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
On 3rd down.
Should I get all blocked up? Trash, man!
Midfield. And finally brought down at the 38.
Fuck!
A big hitter there. A 1st down gain of 26 yards.
Well, I'd have to say in that situation, they're lined up for a running play. It's only 3rd and 2. Some element of the pass, but that was really well blocked.
Probably call those gravy plays, right, if you're the offensive coordinator?
No doubt about it. All your
This is going to be intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation.
Good shit, Ty.
Well, it's a cold night. And
My
whether you're
beast-ass
perfect,
fucking quarterback,
whether
saving the
it's
day.
throwing it or not, that ball is a rock, Brandon. You've got to really drive it through the cold and the wind, or it can take off on you. And that may have been what happened there.
Look at Ty fucking Law, bitch.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
What?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I should have just let it fucking
That play
give
was the
off.
very definition
Fucking
of
not even let
fast,
me throw the
quick,
ball.
and in
That's
a
so
hurry.
trash.
Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack.
Didn't even.
Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. And that's complete. It's Sims. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. How does his fucking computer play that good? Get the fuck out of here, dude. Bullshit.
The turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
That's it, baby. We don't work.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing
Oh, my God, I ran right past him.
right?
And I think he's going to go.
Fuck, man!
The 20.
So trash!
Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Panthers are once again going to retake the lead. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
The point after, no gimme in the snow.
Get off your brother now.
Good.
I wasn't on him, Daddy.
Yeah, you was. You were stepping on him.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Stop back and
The
see.
Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, Wahoo! Ready?
Operating from the gun, Anderson. That one's complete to Tomlinson. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. 2nd and 1. They'll find Everett there, complete. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. This quarterback now perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50. Now.
And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there at 22.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
Looking to throw. Anderson. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Mike, 56, right there, 56.
Anderson to throw again. He finds his man Johnson. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point 4th quarter lead.
Hey, Mike 7. 5.
Here's Anderson to throw on 3rd down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. To throw is Anderson. Throwing on 4th down. Open man here, Sims complete. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Johnson's got it complete. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Second and 13.
Dot, let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Touchdown, Steelers. A 15-yard touchdown grab as his guys are able to regain the lead.
What the fuck? How do I keep missing these, bro? How?
Score game in the 4th. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one.
Keep losing games I shouldn't lose.
That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go.
Marcus, stay out of there, buddy,
Give all the
please.
credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Back off! Back off!
To throw on 3rd down, Stewart.
Nope! No! I knew what he was doing too, baby! I knew it! Let's go! Tie Law, bitch!
Picked off around the 40.
Oh, yeah! I knew exactly where he was going, bro! Watch me! Watch me, bro! You can't play me, dog! Let's go!
I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December, right? It is a season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he throws.
Flushed out right.
Oh, well,
He can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Gerald McCoy in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further.
56. Mike 56. I'm here all day. 56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check 56. Gotta do better.
Back to throw. Anderson. The throw taken in by Sims. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. That catch good for 8, but still, it's 3rd and goal now. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Give me some. Here we go. 51 to Mike. 51 to Mike. It's our time. It's our time, guys.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here.
Now, if I fucking miss this goddamn thing, I'm gonna fucking blow a gasket.
This is good. And that will push the lead up to 5.
Should have been 24.
So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards, as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
What?
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
A boost here to start the drive after the penalty. It's 1st and 5. He's back to throw.
What are you doing? Go play the ball, dude.
And up to the 30
fuck?
before they're able to knock him down. Give him 10
Stop
there.
it.
Enough for a Panther
Don't tell your brother what to
down.
do.
Partner,
You're not his
quickly
boss.
saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
This quarterback now just 7 of 16 passing thus far, but he's got a 1st and 10. Forced out to Petty. Can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. He'll look to throw.
Fuck you.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd
Go.
down. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack. Now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful, because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Going to give this time to the tailback. And a nice job there defensively.
Go ahead and run it.
Get him to the ground short.
I'll let you run that shit all day you want to run that shit, bro.
The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. And down by 5, they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll keep
Can I get blocked up, bro?
It's Holmes.
Stay in bounds. Come on, bro. Keep playing dumb, dog. Keep playing dumb, bro.
Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Panther 1st down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Escaping
Throw it to him, bro.
right.
He's wide open, bro. You got him. You got him, bro. Throw it to him. He's wide open.
With just 6 seconds left on the clock. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
I'm going back to you. I'm going back to you. Check 55.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final
Don't you try to cheat me again, EA.
And with that, the